If you have diabetes, you are at an increased risk of having a stroke. Stroke is the number 2 cause of death globally, and it's the leading cause of preventable disability. We will share with you steps to minimize the chances of having one, even if you've had one before. Hi, my name is Russell, and I wanted to create an ebook that covers steps that you can take in order to minimize the chances of having a stroke. Steps that would be important to take if you've never had a stroke before, or if you've had one already and don't want to have another one. I wanted to do this when I learned that individuals who have diabetes are at a higher risk of having a stroke. I wanted a book that I could give my mum, who has type 2 diabetes, a book that she could read to find out about stroke, its prevention, management and treatment. As you're watching this video, you probably know that aspects of your health aren't as good as they could be. In your 20s, you thought you'd live forever. In your 30s, you felt that there was more years ahead of you than behind you. By your 40s and 50s, you know that life is short and your health is starting to slip. When you start to think about your health and the future, you may start to feel anxious. When you feel anxious, it's natural to avoid thinking about your health, which prevents you taking any action to stay well. The challenge you face when it comes to your health is knowing what would make the biggest positive impact. This kind of uncertainty may lead you to take a passive approach to managing your health, and just to rely on your doctor to keep you well. This would be a mistake, because ultimately your doctor can only do so much to keep you well. Just like your dentist can't help you keep all of your teeth if you don't brush them every day. Picture the scene in your mind now. Your face has suddenly become paralyzed. You can't talk to anybody around you. You feel confused and unsteady. You've got the worst headache of your life. You suddenly realize that these are all common signs of having a stroke. You experience an overwhelming sense of terror. You are rushed to hospital and you can hear your family crying in the background. The doctors confirm that you've had a stroke. You're told that 25% of people are left with a minor disability after a stroke, and 45% are left with moderate to severe disability. You feel angry with yourself, knowing that it didn't have to be like this. You could have taken steps years ago to prevent this from happening. You feel guilty when you think about how this is going to impact on your family. However, this horrible scene may never have to take place. You know you have examples in your life where you've taken control and overcome challenges. Challenges which felt overwhelming at the time. You can tap into your own personal strengths to take steps to control your health now. With the information in this ebook, you will know what to do step by step. In this video, you will learn about how to spot a stroke in a loved one, some of the key risk factors for having a stroke, and how you can prevent one. A stroke is a brain attack. It happens when the blood supply to part of the brain is cut off, killing brain cells. A TIA stroke is the same as a stroke, except the symptoms last for a short amount of time. In a TIA, a blood vessel in the brain gets blocked, but the blockage clears itself. A TIA is a major warning sign of a stroke. You can spot the signs of a stroke by memorizing the FAST test. Face. Can the person smile? Has their face fallen on one side? Arms. Can the person raise both arms and keep them there? Speech. Can the person speak clearly and understand what you say? Is their speech slurred? Time. If you see any of these 3 signs, it's time to call for an ambulance immediately. You need to know that anybody can have a stroke. It can happen at any time and at any age. However, the largest number of people who have strokes are aged over 55. As you get older, your arteries naturally become harder, making them more likely to become blocked. The following medical conditions increase the risk: high blood pressure, atrial fibrillation, diabetes and prediabetes, high cholesterol. Lifestyle factors such as smoking, being overweight, eating unhealthy foods, drinking too much alcohol can damage your blood vessels and make your blood more likely to clot. If a close relative has had a stroke, your risk may also be higher. Strokes happen more often to people from African or Caribbean families, as well as people from South Asian countries such as India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. There are specific risk factors for women. The main female-specific risk factors are taking hormone contraceptives, using hormone replacement therapy, HRT, having health problems more common in women, including migraines and lupus. Reducing your risk of stroke includes analysing your current lifestyle and diet, and considering which key areas are the best targets for change, such as stopping smoking, reducing alcohol, and your waist size. Making key changes to your diet. Imagine the sense of relief that will come with knowing you are doing everything you can to minimize the chances of having a stroke. Imagine the sense of empowerment that will come with the knowledge that you are doing everything you can to take control of your health. Imagine the sense of relief your family will feel when they know you are serious about staying as healthy as you can. Imagine the sense of pride that will come from knowing that you are acting as a good role model for your children. Imagine being able to stay active and engaged in life, to be able to carry on working, seeing friends, and being there to support your family. I promise, at the end of this ebook, you will feel a sense of relief and increased confidence that you know what steps to take to minimize your chances of having a stroke. If you are watching this video right now, odds are you are serious about managing your health, and I want to reward you for that. So because you're watching this video, you won't have to pay $50, you won't even have to pay $25. No, because I've convinced my publisher to make a one-time discount coupon you can use, but only if you promise to do me one simple favor. After you are done with this ebook, simply share your success story with others to help inspire them. If you promise to do that for me, and I'll take you on your word, then my publisher has agreed to offer the program to you for the special price you see below. That's less than a week's worth of coffee at Starbucks. When you hit the button below, you get the complete ebook at the special price you see below this video. That's not just a fair price, that's a bargain. If you're not absolutely thrilled with this ebook, then you can get a refund. If you're not blown away with this ebook, then you can get a refund. And even if you don't like the sound of my voice on this video, you can still get a refund. So you've got two options available to you now. You can decide not to pick up a copy of this ebook and continue to live with the fear of a stroke, or you can apply this information right now and take your health back into your own hands. We've done all the research for you and compressed it into an easy to understand guide that anybody can use. We want you to receive your own copy. Chapter 1 covers information about the different types of stroke. Chapter 4 covers living with stroke. Chapter 5 covers preventing stroke. The program is the result of extensive research. Step-by-step guide that you're about to receive will introduce you to everything you need to know in order to live well with stroke and steps you can take to prevent one. So how much does this all cost? Consider how much it costs to pay for expensive doctors and medications. Consider all the wasted time you can save by avoiding time in hospital and lengthy treatments. Think about all the horrible symptoms that you can avoid. How much should it cost to prevent all of that? So, what is the price of bringing normality back into your life? Consider all the time, expense that went into this product. We're not in it for the money, we want to help you. We tried to make the cost as low as possible just to cover our costs. It's just a nominal cost just to keep the website up. This is our simple guarantee. You will know it in just 2 weeks. Does your doctor give you that kind of guarantee? Doesn't your spouse and children deserve someone who will be around to support them when they are in need? Don't you deserve a life with no fear? Why are you still listening to me? Click the order button. Hit the button under the video. You will either be jumping with joy or you can get your money back. What else are you going to do with this money? Put your health first and put the money towards something that will have a long-standing effect on your health. If you want to beat stroke, then you must take action. The small action of trying our ebook could change your life. A life with less worry. It's what you deserve. Take action right now. Remember, you have the peace of mind of the 60-day money-back guarantee. Don't delay. Take action today.